Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. You're at the pad with Dojo Dad, and my word for today is actually silver lining. So, before we start, I want you guys to remember the wise words from the Dalai Lama. Yep, a precious human life. Every day, think as you wake up. Today, I am fortunate to have woken up. I am alive and have precious human life. I'm not going to waste it. I'm not going to use. I'm going to use all my energies to develop myself, to expand my heart out to others, to achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. I'm going to have kind thoughts towards others. I'm not going to get angry or think badly about others. I am going to benefit others as much as I can. Anyways, that's a good shot in the arm every day. Put everything in perspective. But before I go into some simple announcements and let you guys know what's happening over at HOC, yeah, actually, I'll go with that first. So, we will still be closed per the governor's orders through the end of April, to say the least. We're working hard. Jesse and David and the rest of the unstoppable team at House of Champions is working hard to do the things that we can do. So we have a conversion going on, an upgrade for our operating systems, which we're really excited. It's time to go into the 21st century, my friends. Here, I think you can go this way, down that road right there. I think that's the way. You got to cross that bridge. So, really happy to be doing what we can from home. I'm going to be doing my Monday at the pad with Dojo Dad live every Monday at 9 o'clock. We have a schedule for online classes that are complimentary, okay? Our motivation for those classes are to stay engaged and let you guys know that we do what we always do as martial artists and as leaders in our community and so on, and with our families. So we continue to fight the good fight no matter what. The schedule will be Monday through Thursday. We'll be offering 3 classes a day in MMA, or Arjukempo Karate, boxing, Muay Thai, and also Doce Pares Eskrima, and you'll see some self-defense stuff too from our Krav Kapap program. So we're trying to put new content out every week on Monday morning. You guys will be able to start to get that content. The karate classes will have mixed levels, so there'll be material and concepts and training techniques for advanced and also for beginner intermediate. All adult programs will be running awesome as well. I want to thank my team, especially Sensei David, Sensei Frank, and Kiana Bell, and you guys that are out there putting content out for us. Truly appreciate it. I look forward to what you guys have going on next. So, silver lining. Who would have thunk it, we're all going through this stuff, this isolation. The whole world. The whole world. Everybody that lives in it. All human beings, plants and animals, we're all going through it. And as I ponder the idea, I can't help thinking that the man upstairs is giving us a chance to reboot or reset and get our minds right, and I can go on for that, with that for days. But personally, silver linings that have been all over the place, they're just like in my face. I'm only seeing the good that's coming from this challenging time where we're really practicing patience, in solitude and being stuck in our own mind, it's a blessing. So the time I get to spend with my son is time I would never get back. He'd be at school all day, 5 days a week, and I'd be at the dojo doing what I do. And we'd be into our, see each other for 2 hours a day program, and then a little extra time on the weekends until summer and all that. But now that he's homeschooling online, which he's doing great with, we're training here at the house, at the pad. We have a lot of different things that we work on all the time, but I'm loving being able to share martial arts, my beloved martial arts, with the person that I love the most in my life, and that's my son Dante. So that's incredible. I feel so blessed to have that opportunity, and I'm gonna cherish every second of it. Also, my family, my brothers and my sisters. We haven't had an hour conversation together, like good conversation, in a long time. We don't get it. I can count it on one hand in the last 20 years, and that time's passed. But we got to talk this week, and we just talked about everything from recipes to what you're doing to, family stuff, and just excited for the new beginnings with our relationships, where they go from here. Why wouldn't we be talking on Zoom or WhatsApp weekly? Do you have to have a frickin' pandemic to come up with that idea? So I'm cherry picking all the silver linings that are around me on a daily basis. So, not to go too long, but we're going to be, besides having classes that are currently available to you guys online, we will be having something, kind of a contest, where you guys will be able to submit your videos to us at House of Champions. And it could be anything, It could be martial art based. It could be philosophy or something that you want to say. Maybe you want to show your form or a weapon or a skill set of some type, by yourself, with your kid, with your significant other. Maybe you have a trick, a skateboard trick, or you play a musical instrument, or you sing, or you draw, or you dance. And how you become the weekly champion is you get the most likes. The person with the most likes with the videos that are going to be submitted will be our weekly champion. So we're looking to have some fun with that, okay? Also, Flashback Friday, okay, guys? So this Friday, the one and only Peter Sugarfoot Cunningham gave us some play-by-play on his couple of his fights. And if you haven't seen it, stick around to our Facebook page and you guys can check that out, okay? So it's awesome to see the old stuff. I think Sensei Cecil's coming up next week. Hi, Cheryl, DC, or is that Josie? I see you guys. Thank you. So we did one with Peter, Flashback Friday. Sensei Cecil's going to throw down something for this Friday, and I'll bring some surprises with Flashback Friday as well. I might turn you guys on to some movies that I did a long time ago, and if you don't know, I've been in the movie business 35 years, so I may have a bunch of little nuggets that I can throw out there. You guys will get a kick out of it, okay? So get us your videos, whatever you're good at. Create an obstacle course, pull a prank on your brother or your sister. It's all good. This is for fun, okay? So, silver linings. Silver linings. There's a great man by the name of Dave Anderson. And you guys hear me? And I'm going to go back to him because he's my man right now. His book, I don't know if you can see it because the camera probably makes this backwards, but it's called Unstoppable. Okay? My main man. Unstoppable. Philosophy, mindset, mental toughness, discipline. Work you do from the inside out. okay, to be a 21st century warrior. All right. So here's my deal. I'm gonna quote a bunch of Dave's stuff today, and I'm just gonna take a few more minutes to share it with you. Um, Do not conform to a pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That's Romans 12:2. Um, Good stuff in that book. You know, whether it's the Bible or the um, Dalai Lama's words, or Dave Anderson's words, or many other sources that you guys have that to feed your mind, your heart, your soul. Do it now. So I'm going to go through a couple of excerpts from Dave's personal philosophy. Okay? All things benefit me. Mindset is everything that appears to happen to me actually happens for me. Things don't happen to me, they happen for me. I stay ready. I live a life on red alert, and when the going gets tough, I don't have to get ready. My body language is powerful and empowering. I renounce excuses. I don't make excuses. Excuses weaken me and others. Excuses waste my energy and distract me from my why. I talked about our why last time I came on with you guys. You all know my why is a young man named Dante Parra, and an academy called the House of Champions Academy of Martial Arts, and all of us that share and have grown and have loved and nurtured that institution, this institution that I'm proud to have founded in 1995. And I've had some great people influence me over the years and direct me. Hey Jesse, here's my main man, my celly. Sifu. Wow. Here's the next one. I own it. Take responsibility because I take my responsibility because owning my results empowers me and keeps me in my zone. And you've heard me talk about being in the zone. When Michael Jordan shoots 80 points in a game, that's called being in the zone. When Tiger Woods shoots a 59, he's in the zone, my friends. Our goal is to stay in the zone longer and be out of it for a shorter period of time. Haters empower me. Look at that. They're all turning off my Facebook Live now because they know I'm watching them. Haters empower me. I'll not engage combat, or I'll seek vengeance, or give a thought to my critics or my haters. Those who see no good but only wrong in what I do, I'll surrender them to God and let Him deal with them. I'll prove myself. Yesterday ended last night. I'll prove myself over again today. I will make today a masterpiece. Ooh. I don't have failures, I get feedback. So Dave says when he makes a mistake, that's not a mistake, it's feedback. What a tremendously powerful way to look at things. My mistakes give me a chance to grow, to get feedback, to grow. Wow. I overlook offensive, so I don't take everything personal. Hey, Shihan, what's up? Hi, Carolyn. My boy, Cube. Yeah, I see you guys. Carolyn, much love to you guys. I overlook offenses, so I don't... You have to choose to be offended if somebody's rubbing you the wrong way. The only way that you can be offended is if you choose to allow them to offend you. Dave says that great. I cultivate humility. by serving others, admitting errors, taking responsibility, striving to improve continually. I'm the competition. There you go. That's right. You're your own competition. That's your opponent, the one in the mirror, my friends. Trust me. I don't compete with others because I'm the competition. I hit my opponents hard, fast, first, and last. And I keep hitting them so they can't get into a rhythm. I don't let the external... Thanks, Sean. I see you there. I don't let the external determine outcomes. When things are out of my control, they create obstacles. I maintain control. I guard my associations. I choose my associations carefully. I hang out with those who bring out the best in me, not the stress in me. That's a good one. While iron sharpens iron, acid corrodes it. I seek iron because I am iron. Some people I give up so I can go up. Doesn't mean that they're bad people or that they're even wrong for me. Just means that they're a bad fit in my life. Dave Anderson, ladies and gentlemen, Unstoppable. He has a podcast that's unbelievable, and I highly recommend you listen to it. 15 minutes a day, man. It's food for the mind and the soul. The Game Changer Life by Dave Anderson. Download his podcast. Get his book, Unstoppable. He's a martial artist, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say a second or third degree black belt, and started his martial art journey later in his life. And he's a really amazing guy. I pervy positivity and possibility. Pain empowers me. Yes, my friends. I know all you warriors, you martial artists, you're like, yeah. Pain. It's kind of the nuts and bolts of it. What Bruce Lee said, I didn't ask God for an easy life. I asked God for the strength to endure a difficult one. Hi, Bailey. Mwah. Pain empowers me. Living and working with pain makes me powerful because I rely more on my mindset. And mental is to physical what 4 is to 1. Pain, physical or emotional, puts me in the zone. It sharpens my focus, stiffens my resolve, and baits my opponents. It causes opponents to dismiss me, which weakens them. Pain makes me dangerous to adversaries because my survival instincts kick in and take me to a higher mental gear where I have nothing more to lose and no longer fear pain since I am already in pain. Whoa. I have situations, not problems. I don't have problems, only situations. Problems weaken, situations energize. Problems are negatives, and I will not automatically label something as a negative because it may be a positive in disguise. Silver linings. I have problems only if I react wrongly to situations and thereby create problems. I use pressure Pressure does not exist on me, but for me. There is no pressure in the zone because focus, energy, confidence crowd it out. When I make a mistake, I keep pressure off by admitting it and taking it in stride. When I take responsibility and focus on what I can't control, I destroy pressure's chance of invading my zone. My unshakable body language keeps pressure off me and puts it on others. When I decide to feel pressure, it is solely through my own choice and results from deliberately enlarging my dreams to intensify my why. I beat temptation. I pursue excellence. I aspire to be the best at what I do. Melvin. But since I cannot ultimately control the capability of others, I'll focus on being my best. True excellence is not being superior to another. For I may accomplish that and still be less than I once was. True excellence is being better than my former self. And I believe if I continually better who I am, that I will ultimately become the best, period. I don't do revenge. I don't seek revenge because investing my energy, focus, and my time in unproductive pursuits weakens me. Revenge takes me out of my zone. Revenge brings me down to another's level. Revenge pridefully takes on a role reserved for God alone. I renounce revenge. Roberto, I don't fit in, and that's okay. To lead the orchestra, a conductor must turn away from the crowd. I do not try to fit in with the crowd because the crowd is, for the most part, uninspired, unfulfilled, and average. It is never crowded at the top, but it is jam-packed at the bottom. There is an intense competition among the mediocre. I work too hard to think, read, speak, look, or act like the masses. I set the pace and standard. I do not follow the pace and standard of others. I avoid zone busters. They don't matter. I make things right. I have no bad days. I prioritize relationships over righteousness. That's a biggie. I'm grateful. I live with an attitude of gratitude. I begin my day rehearsing and recording what I'm grateful for, not by inventorying my misery. I believe the more I'm grateful for, the more I will have to be grateful for, because gratitude brings more blessings into my life, whereas ingratitude repels them. I also know it is impossible to be stressed out and grateful simultaneously. Wow. Thus I feel stressed. I will pause to inventory my blessings, not what ails or irks me. Inventory your blessings. Wow. Gratitude can't compete. Fear can't compete with gratitude. There's no room. I'm all in every day. I go in all in every day. I fully engage and give complete effort. If I do baseline work or demonstrate baseline energy or attitude, I can expect baseline results and a baseline life. Doing less than I can makes me less than I am. I answer the questions, how much is enough? And how much will you do? with all I can. If it is not all I can, it is simply not enough. I'm a solution. My mind is wired for solutions. I'll obsess over solutions, not situations. When a situation arises or something goes wrong, I do not look for scapegoats. I look for solutions and focus others on them as well. I focus on solutions because I am a solution. I give grace. Setting everyone straight over every little thing, especially things in the big picture of pursuing my dreams, do not matter. It'll take me out of my zone. I give grace. I cut brakes, and I forgive when others err. I'm gracious, not bitter. Forgiving, not resentful. Merciful, not vindictive. And this keeps me in my zone. I choose cheer. Regardless of what happens to me, I choose cheer. I am in control of my attitude and my emotions. My emotions do not control me. Choosing cheer keeps me in my zone. It sets positive example for others. I play to win. I focus on solution. It lifts those around me. I choose cheer is my mantra. My reflective response to apparent setbacks, disappointments, challenges, or situations I encounter. Since I believe everything that occurs happens for me and not to me, choosing cheer is easy for me. Come on. Take a walk. You can do it. I am light. I'll be here and there. I don't complain. Complaining takes me out of my zone. Complaining demonstrates ingratitude and enlightenment, and likewise creates an unhealthy focus on negatives. Since I see myself as a solution, I do not have time to complain, as my focus is on creating answers. Complaining diverts my focus. Complaining often wastes precious time and energy on people or activities that do not matter. I hear you, Roberto. I stay above it, and I remain focused and moving forward. This is from Dave Anderson's book, Unstoppable. You guys can get it online, pick it up. Do yourself a favor and buy some copies for your friends, loved ones, and kids, because it's amazing. Words of knowledge, encouragement, inspiration, fortitude, mindset, mental toughness, just how to be, how people can just be humankind, common basic sense, laws of nature. Like I said, I think we're getting a reboot, so we can take a look in the mirror. And now's your chance for growth, okay? Don't feel stifled sitting inside. There's lots of ways to tap into your soul, your God-given spirit and mind, and continue to work and grow. I use the power of now. Dave talks a lot about this. Roberto, this book is also in a. Dave has a podcast. It's called The Game Changer Life. Download it on your podcast app, and there's a couple hundred in there. Start with the first couple, but you can bounce around every day, and choose and pick one that resonates for you. They're all good. Um, the Game Changer Life by Dave Anderson. I use the power of now. There is power in now. There is no power in later, because it may not get, you might not get later. There's only power in now. Thank you, Alice. I'm glad that I'm touching your heart. That made my day. The power of now. Oh, you heard me talk about this, guys. If not, come on, man. Get over on the other side of the bridge. You can join me every Monday morning at 9. All you got to do is take a walk over on the other side right there. I'm chilling underneath the tree, drinking my morning coffee, getting my head right. My why. I'm laser focused on a compelling why in my life. And you know it's my son, Dante. You know it's the HOC. You know it's all my friends and family. Those are my whys. That's what makes me unstoppable. I'm a good finder. My mom used to get irritated with me because I always had an optimistic approach to life. And I think it would get on her nerves sometimes. You know, optimism's contagious, my friends. Trust me. It's the way I'm wired. I'm still optimistic more now than ever. And I'm fired up now more than ever. I'm a good finder. I look what is good in any situation, in any person, regardless of, how they may appear. I expect the best. I go into every situation and beginning every day expecting the best. I have prepared my mind to handle all situations productively, so of course, I expect the best. Be a game changer, my friends. Be a playmaker at the least. Don't settle for mediocrity. Don't do it. Don't allow your children and friends to settle for mediocrity either. I expect the best. Okay, I'm going to wrap up. Here's Dave's bullet, and this is a quote from Henry David Thoreau. As a single footstep will not make a path on the earth, so a single thought will not make a pathway in the mind. To make a deep physical path, we walk again and again. To make a deep mental path, we must think over and over the kind of thoughts we wish to dominate our lives. Henry David Thoreau, a la Dave Anderson. And that's an unstoppable bullet from Dave, and I will finish with this last thought. Mission unstoppable. I love that word. To become an unstoppable game changer, consider and act on the following elements. Set aside time to write out your personal, unstoppable philosophy. If you cannot articulate it, if you cannot expect to execute it, at least not with consistency or conviction. Set aside time to write your personal unstoppable philosophy. Understand that creating the ultimate unstoppable philosophy will be a work in progress and something that you will continue to refine, expand, and redefine throughout your life. Amen, Dave. Ensure that your philosophy addresses key areas like handling success or supposed failure, work ethic, character choices, relationships with others, taking the responsibility, and the like. Determine which aspects of your current or past philosophy have caused you to do less than your best. Determine which aspects of your current or past philosophy have caused you to do less than your best. Settle for less than you should. Develop unproductive habits or make ineffective decisions. Ensure that these aspects of your philosophy are revised and improved. Read the book As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. That's one for me. So, anyways, thank you all for sitting in and listening to me do what I do best, and love to do the best. Talk. Anyways, have a great week, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget Friday, Flashback Friday coming up. Check out our videos. Go to our Facebook page. Share and tag and spread the word. And look forward to seeing you guys next week, okay?